Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. We got a top 25 showdown in this with both teams with an opportunity to get a statement finish. As we'll see in the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama, as we'll see in the taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A first down for the offense. Gonna pass. They're bringing heat. Makes the grab. It's Bond. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Finds his tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Ewers. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Plows through the defense. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Longhorns are in the hurry up. Now the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Grab behind the line. It's held. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
On first down, here comes this offense. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Quickly complete. On the move is a 30. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Trying to find his man on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Smacks it with the stiff arm. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Open space at the 25. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Alabama quickly back to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now he'll throw back into the middle. Brings it down on the right side. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Ewers. He's going for a big play downfield. Throws toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First and 10 from their own 13. They'll run it from the gun. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down for this offense. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Second down from the 18. Grab behind the line, it's Tate. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Trying play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
First down here for the offense. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, and receivers winning Heisman trophies like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got
this running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down in positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Reads it, fires complete. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Quarterback checking the play. Now from inside the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Forced out of the pocket. He'll fire to his right. Touchdown time! And they jump on top.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Fast motion from the offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Ball in the air, intercepted! Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 33. Here comes that Alabama offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think
nothing but green ahead. Running through contact. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to...
Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be checked down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks, and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball, and you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. To the air, it's Howard. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not. The quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. This thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Offense getting set for first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tap it for runs.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Throws from the tight end. On target over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
So many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year, year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking for space, it's Henderson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 45 on its way. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Right back to the well. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. First down here for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Bulls his way forward. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physical.
Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Still on his feet at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Pocket starts to collapse. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henderson. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing the NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from them.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Handoff to the lone back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us?
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the point after is good.
My mom's throwing a party though.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these end routes, but good job by the defense, too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll run it from the gun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's taking the shot.
Oh, my God.
Pulls it in inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To throw, it's Howard. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I just love the execution by this offense.
It's a war of entertainment, obviously. I'm looking forward to it.
And you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes that Alabama offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Brian. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets away. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. To the air, it's Milroe. Quarterback extends the play. He chucks one out to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dial up the perfect coverage, and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Just 9 seconds to play here in the half. Let's see if they come out guns a-blazing. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Lost one deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Howard. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown tie. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that